I have heard that visualization is the most effective when combined with action, not as a manifesting tool alone, and that tools like planners make it easier to remember and follow through. But their power comes from how consistently you use them and connect them to real behavior. Simply put, writing is good, but writing plus action plus accountability is way better. As a person with a backlog of to-do lists, tasks, and a habit of overthinking, I think it's safe to say creating a system is not a bad idea.
So for me, that system is three things: my day hub journal, my vision board, and a simple linear calendar. Together, they will form random days into something I can actually see, track, and slowly shape together. This video that you guys are just watching is just a little film about how I am going to use them to kind of get like my life together and gently ease my life into something that I hopefully am going to enjoy, And so we are going to start with the Day Hub Journal, which is basically, give me a second, I need to grab it. Yeah. So this is the Day Hub Journal. Something that I've been designing and working on because I've used different types of journals and they just don't hit the spot that I want them to hit. So with this journal, it's not really a planner, it's more of a tool for tracking, organizing, journaling, all in one. Inside, you will find layouts for 5 years, 3 years, 1 year, and monthly overview, weekly overview, and all the way down to a day, which is then time boxed. Basically distilling from 5 years all the way to like minutes and seconds, making it easier for you to make progress. I know that it doesn't make sense, everything that I've just said, like how does it all fit into like this one book, but I'm probably going to do a separate video just explaining this book alone because there is a lot that we're going to just talk about today and I cannot fit it all in just this video alone. So also what we will also find inside is that it has sections to aid you and keep your social life, finances, personal growth, health, all in check, and doing all that in a very like organized way, and I prefer having a life that's more intentional, and that's why I created the Day Hub. And I believe that if you start the year from zero, at least in one area of your life, you should be better in some way at the end of the year. Otherwise, what's the point of just leaving if you're going to start this year and end this year on the same position that you started with? There has to be like something you should have done that you can say, even if the result wasn't successful, but you tried and something that you didn't know when you started the year, So it's, for me, I believe life is all about progress rather than one position for like forever. Anyway, so let's go to the vision board. This is where your like the way you see yourself becomes, you turn it into images, right? Something that you can actually see, and photos of the kind of life or home you want to live in, the way you want to, like your mornings to feel, the balance between your money, work, and rest. it's all just not pretty pictures, you know. It's just like a visual translation of everything that you write in the day hub into reality. I'll get back to that in a bit of a second, because they all work together. And you don't necessarily have to start at the beginning of the year with this kind of thing, but and wait for the perfect moment. But it's more of whatever month you start, whichever month you want to start in, it will help you visualize how you want your year to end, you know. To tie it all together, I will use the linear calendar, and this is it. Oh wait, before I talk about the linear calendar, I forgot to show you my vision board, and this is my vision board. It looks very different from all other vision boards you're gonna see, maybe on Pinterest or whatever the case, but I designed it in a way that I will be able to see I'll be able to see like what is in the financial area, what is in the health area, and what is more of intentional living, making it a little bit more organized for me to see. I know other people may have different opinions and different ways of doing it. That's also fine. You just need to do something that suits you in general. And this area here is more like this is the social area. Actually, this is the social area. Motivational quotes are down here, and this empty space is basically if I have additional things I want to put, I can add onto that. Alright, sorry guys, I had to go and switch on the light and close the curtains. I've been filming all day, okay, so I also had to switch out the cat because I needed to do something comfortable. But anyway, my approach to this layout is a bit different from conventional vision boards, and there is a reason for that, and I will explain in a moment, as it directly connects to the wabi-sabi life model. But first, we need to talk about how the vision board and the linear calendar and the day hub, how they all work together. And the first thing that we need to do is actually just make goals. When you're now making your goals, you need to put them into these 4 key areas: finances, health, intentional living, and social life. This diagram shows how they work together, with the center point representing what I call the wabi-sabi life model. Most people don't know where to start or which part of their life is actually lacking. This chart makes it clear. You can quickly see what needs attention and what needs adjustments. Here's the name wabi-sabi life model because life is imperfect, and the term wabi-sabi is actually a Japanese term that actually, if I was to put it in simpler terms, means beauty in your imperfections, and isn't to make every other area of your life flawless, no, but to bring everything together in an honest and balanced way. The real gem of this chart is actually in the ongoing process of actually balancing and trying to adjust every other area in your life. After you set your goals into the 4 categories, your next step is to probably grab your calendar. Not probably, but you have to grab your calendar. And for me, it's the linear calendar, like I mentioned earlier. And for you, it could be anything that you want to do, but this is what works for me. And now there is something that I didn't mention before when you're doing the categories. Choose 3 most important goals, right? You do not want to clutter your year with too many things and not being able to now live through the experience of actually completing your goals, because it should be fun completing your goals. It shouldn't be feeling like a chore, you know. So that's one advice I would actually say if you're not setting your goals. But if you do decide to probably add a lot, of which I also did, I added a lot. You put them, basically you're gonna put them in your miscellaneous area, right? And all these are my miscellaneous goals, things that I would want to accomplish, but they don't have a time factor on them. I can do them anytime. If I wake up tomorrow and I want to do them, I can do them, right? But I have the most important ones already set out, and I know that these ones have a time factor, and the time factor is they have to be completed this year or done this year, you know. So this is a way you can actually put your things in a little bit of like an order, you know, so that you're not trying to like, oh, I'm trying to do this and I didn't do it, now I have to do it because the year is almost over, or you know, the time factor that I've put is almost over, or something like that. You don't have to. So this is a way, or a nice way, of actually putting your things in order. In a nutshell, this is what my system is all about. It's about having a vision board that you can see what you want, and having the linear calendar, you can see the rest of your year, having the day hub, which makes it easier for you to track those things and be able to be a little bit more organized about and intentional about your life. And I guess this is everything when it comes to like my system, and this is how I have been living for the past mid-January up to like now, which is basically beginning of February. I don't know when I'm going to take this video out, but yes, to everyone out there, see you in the next one. And if I do actually do like an in-depth of this and this, I will link it up in the video, or I'll link it like down in the description. But for now, till the next one.